Worst flood ever. That's what folks along the southern end of the Sabine River are saying. The rains just kept coming, bringing with them torrential problems. After about 18 inches, the floodgates at the Toledo Bend Reservoir had to be opened, and Texans downstream paid the price.
We're about 3 miles south of the dam, and we were just overcome with water here.
Devon and her husband Rob raise horses and cattle in the small town of WIER, about 3 miles west of the Sabine River, which separates Texas and Louisiana. This East Texas community became a lake as floodwaters rose to 45 feet, 13 feet over flood stage, turning their ranch into a raging river.
My husband and I made the decision to stay behind with our animals. We have 22 head of cows, and we have 14 horses and 10 dogs and 3 cats. And so, we thought our best bet was to stay behind to make sure that we could feed and care for our animals. When we were evacuated, the water was chest deep and still coming.
Eventually, the Harrisons had to be rescued by helicopter as their house filled with water. A few days later, they were able to get back to their ranch to check on their animals. Some of their horses had to be rescued from a sinkhole. All of their livestock needed feed, so they found a way to get it to them, first by boat, then by tractor. Neighbors and friends pitched in to help.
Well, a lot of people with animals come see us. We've tried to get them hay and feed to them best we could. We've hauled hay in a boat and everything else. Never done that before. We've even boarded some animals for some of them.
The pasture behind Randy's feed store is filled with goats from local ranchers that have nowhere to keep them. Some he even helped rescue by boat. But his help didn't stop there. He even opened lines of credit at his store for farmers and ranchers he knows were hit hard, telling folks to come get what they need and worry about paying later.
That's just what you do in a small town. You got to do it. They would do it for us, so we do it for them,
The water is receding. Now the cleanup begins. It will take months for things to get back to some shade of normal. Pastures still have standing water. Most ranchers lost all their hay, plus many people's homes were flooded out. It's a long road ahead. Devon knows even with the struggles, they were fortunate. They didn't lose a single animal, including 6 newborn calves. Some in the area weren't so lucky. But this community, like others along the river, are determined to help each other through.
The local feed stores, the local grocery stores, everybody has just opened up their doors and given, with their whole hearts.
And it's that giving spirit that will help flooded families carry on. For TFB News, Ed Wolf, WIER.